It is so funny when wherever I go. Yeah, I go to the gym. Before I make this video, I went to the gym. But also when I ride my bicycle on the street, you see everywhere people with headsets. Everywhere people have their ears plugged in with headsets and they listen to something. They listen to language, or I don't know, maybe music of somebody. But they're not busy with their own language. They're not busy with their own sound. They're not busy with their own music. And I am speaking with myself. I use this technology in a way that is totally different than most people do because I just use it to record myself and to enjoy myself and to let people know that, yeah, you could also do that. Of course you could. I don't care about someone else's language. Why? I mean, yeah, occasionally I read a little bit the news or something, or I watch a little bit, but really, it doesn't really interest me. I find it much more interesting to hear what I've got to say. and I enjoy also letting myself know what I am experiencing. Yeah, it's quite amazing actually that I can have so much fun just by myself. But that's how I live. That's how embodied language works. Yeah. It is still early in the morning, as you can see, and oh, I saw a bat flying here. A bat, yes. That is interesting. I could clearly see it because it was so sharply contrasted against the sky. It was a little bat. Good morning. And this is also so special to me that there is this particular experience that I'm having when I don't speak, when I don't say anything, when I'm just recording myself. Oh, look how beautiful the sky is. I believe there's still a lot of smoke in the sky from the fires that are, I believe they're still going on. I'm pretty sure that they haven't really put it out completely yet. But it's been devastating, these fires. Oh my gosh. It looks like smoke. That sky, it doesn't look like regular clouds. That really looks like smoky clouds. Yeah. In any case, I'm just riding my bicycle. Luckily there is no smoke. I don't have a smell of smoke in my nose. So otherwise I couldn't be riding my bicycle here. But that was a while ago. That was so bad. You almost feel like you get a throat ache if you go outside. No, I don't have that anymore. I have this melody that a while ago I created my own song to it, and it goes like this. Ti la 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 li la la, ti la 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 la, la 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 la. La 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 la, ti la 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 la, ti la 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 la, a la 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 la, a la 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 la. Isn't it a lovely melody? I'm really fond of these. These are many Irish songs, and Scottish songs, Gaelic songs. Yeah, I love these calm melodies. And I was reading one of my writings yesterday. And the writing that I had done, that was in 2016. So that is something like, yeah, it's like 8 years ago. I was Good morning. I was reading about sound and about how I was reading about how I had read some research about animals, monkeys. Yeah. They make certain sounds, and yeah, we don't want to hear this, but human beings, they, yeah, our ancestors are, or evolutionary ancestors are monkeys. Yeah, we have evolved from how do you say that? From these great apes. Yeah. And they make sounds, and morning, and these sounds, they are very similar to how we make sounds, and it's astonishing. It's just astonishing to me that we don't get this. That when monkeys are having, when apes are, I don't know, when they experience danger, when they are fighting, when they are competing, they make harsh sounds. Yeah. And then when they are grooming, when they're happy, when they're together and they're playing, they make wonderful, pleasant sounds. Of course. And when you sing lullabies for your baby, you make nice sounds. And when you curse, you make horrible sounds. Yeah. That's how that is. And that is, simply stated, the difference between... Ooh, I see a snake here. Look at that. Look at that. Do you see that? That's... Wow. I've never seen a snake from so up close. Do you see it? It's a garter snake. It's not a poisonous snake, I believe. That was nice. A snake sighting. Yeah, that's... You know, when you go out early in the morning, you get to have these kind of sightings. I sometimes see coyotes. I sometimes see snake. Or I see, what else do I see? Lots of cats. Actually, people have even seen in this area, they've even seen mountain lions, and they've even seen bears on occasion. And it's very sad because their habitat has been destroyed by the fire, and where can they go? You know, these poor animals. They gotta go somewhere to get something to eat. Anyway, I'm diverting from what I was just saying about the sounds, and the sounds that primates make. Yeah, these sounds are very similar to what humans make. And when they are agitated, when they are tense, they make the same horrible sound as we have when we have disembodied language. Because in disembodied language, we are all afraid. We're all defensive. We're all argumentative. We are all fighting. And so there's a certain sound that goes with that, of course. And then when we are at ease, when we feel calm, when we feel happy, yeah, then we sound like this. How could it not be? It's unbelievable that we haven't organized, because that is really what we need to do if we want to have, let's say, what they call peace talks. Yeah. These peace talks, they are not peace talks. If we want to have peace talks, we need to have embodied language. And embodied language is when we listen to ourselves while we speak, when we can listen to ourselves while we speak, when we stimulate each other to listen to ourselves while we speak, when we reciprocate each other in our embodied language. And what does that mean, reciprocate? It simply means that we speak English with English people. It simply means that we speak the language that other people speak. Because if we engage in disembodied language, we are not speaking each other's language. It only seems as if we speak the same language, but we are not connecting. So everybody has their own little, goal, their own objective. Good morning, how are you doing? Morning. Have a wonderful day. That's what happens. In disembodied language, everybody is having their own, having their own goal, their own objective, their own predetermined, They don't, and they don't come together. People don't come together. They just keep following their own predetermined speech. It's terrible that we just keep doing that. That's disembodied language. In embodied language, good morning. In embodied language, we have the same goal. And the same goal is peace with ourselves. So when we have peace talks, are we having peace talks to have peace with ourselves? I'm inclined to say I don't think so, but I don't believe in thinking, so I'm just saying I say no. I say no, we don't do that. It's just stupid how we haven't organized yet this way of talking. This is what I'm talking about. You hear me? Yes. You see me. Now, what do I do? Can you do this? Can you hear me? Can you hear yourself? Yeah? Of course you can. Can you listen to yourself? Of course. Can we talk with each other in such a way that we listen to ourselves? No. Well, there's nothing that stops us. We can all do this. Why haven't we done this already? It is absurd. It really is absurd that human beings talk and that they, they haven't done this. So, how's that supposed to work? It doesn't. It can't. Morning. I feel like I want to sit somewhere and take a little break. Yeah, I'm going to do that shortly. I know that in a little while I'll reach some place where I can sit, and I'm going to sit there for a little while. Dee la 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 da da da. Dee la 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 da 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 da. La 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 la. Dee da 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 da. Dee da 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 da. There's my little bench. Look at these beautiful bushes. I love these. These are what are they called again? I forget what they're called. Oh. They are called I forget what it's called. It's some kind of herb that good morning. I forget what it's called. You can use it when you make some when you fry some steak. You put it on there. It gives a good flavor. It's delicious. I forget what it's called. Maybe it comes back later. Yeah, I have a day off today, so I feel fortunate that I can just take my time. Don't need to do anything today. not thyme. What is it called? It's not thyme. I forget what it is. It's not sage also, no. What is it called? Maybe I'll remember. I don't know. Hi there. Do you happen to know this bush? What kind of a bush is that again? Do you know what it is? No. Oh, oh okay. I know that you can use it as a herb on your food.
Oh, you can?
Yes, but I forgot what the name is.
There's a lot of it around here.
Yeah. Thank you.
There's an app. If you take a picture, it'll tell you what it is.
Oh yeah. No, it will probably come back to me any minute, you know. But because I know the name, I have it in my garden, but you know, I forgot. What is it called? I know what it is. Let's see if I can remember. It's funny how that is a memory, that you have used that word. I've used this particular bush here. It is this bush. It smells so delicious also here. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, such a good flavor, such a good taste, such a good smell. Oh, what's that called? It's not thyme. No, it's not thyme. It's not sage. Oh, I just love the smell, and I love the taste also, because when you put it in your meat, it tastes really good. Now, I'm trying to use my memory. What is that? What is your memory? It's funny that we have a memory and that there's stuff in our head, yeah, they're filed away in the bank of your memory. And then, do you remember that word? Do you remember that name? Do you remember whatever experience it was? There's certain things you just can't remember because it's just not relevant enough. Oh, you have selective memory. Shame on you. Everybody has selective memory. You can't help but only remember those things that matter to you. Rosemary, that's what it is. It's rosemary. Now I know. See? Rosemary, that's what it is. Yes. Rosemary. I got it. It's rosemary. Let's see if I can catch up with that lady. I can tell her that it's rosemary. I feel so good now. I have remembered. Makes my day. I'm gonna tell her. It's so funny how that is. I was able to remember it. It's called rosemary.
Oh, rosemary.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, good.
Here, there's rosemary everywhere here. They have wonderful little bluish flowers. It's so nice. I like these rosemary bushes. We have it in our yard too. Yeah. Well, the problems of the world have been solved. The problem of memory has been, has been revealed. Because how was it that I was able to remember? Well, I guess I took my time to relax and to just sort of just say, yeah, I know it, but where did it come from? Was it stored in my head? Did I have language inside of me? Was I all of a sudden able to connect the dots? This is all just so, it's all just, we have all these explanations which have of course nothing to do with what happens inside of our head. I mean, inside your head there are all these neurons that are firing and that are wiring. And when we are moving, of course there's different neurotransmission than when we're sitting, when we're not moving, when we're not active. So your brain does different things when you are sitting still or when you're moving. Yeah. All right. Well. and your brain also does different things when you talk and when you don't talk. And even if you talk, your brain does very different things when you talk and listen to yourself. Yeah, so simultaneously you talk and you listen. You don't do anything to listen. You just listen. It happens by itself. Yeah? There's nothing to hear when you don't speak, but there's something to hear when you speak. So you listen while you speak. Yeah? That's how that is. Now, and your brain does something different when you listen while you speak, or when you don't listen while you speak, or when you of course you hear yourself, but you don't know that you hear yourself. You don't realize that you hear yourself. So your brain acts differently when you're not aware of what you're saying. Yeah, that's true. And so this is why I guess hello. This is why I like to talk with myself so much. I enjoy this so much because something happens in my brain which creates this happiness. It is amazing. It is really truly amazing that there is, when you deliberately speak with yourself, to listen to yourself, to hear yourself, to enjoy what you are saying, there must be something happening in your brain which makes it so enjoyable. What is that? I don't know. I just know that it is true. I just know that when I speak with myself and I listen to myself, I experience happiness. And and I have this experience that if other people do this too and we do this together, I have this experience. I have already done this. I know what it is like to have embodied language together. Then we have a wonderful conversation. Yeah. So, and not only that, we do something which is the best of whatever we can do. So that is quite something, isn't it? that our language has that function, that our language has that potential to achieve that happiness at such a level that we are so delighted, so excited, so energized, so charged with positivity. It's amazing. Yeah, that's what embodied language is. Yeah. Now, it's funny, you know, when I hit, when I talk with myself and I come upon such a core issue like I have just spoken about, it almost feels like that I don't want to continue talking because, otherwise it will go away. Don't ruin it. Don't ruin it. Just keep it like this. But no, I want to continue. I want to continue with it. I want to go on talking. I'm going to produce more. And I'm not afraid that it will go away because it never went away. It always got, something got in my wheel here. Hold on. What was that? Oh, here it is. There's a little branch that got into my wheel. Oh, it's still there. Whoops. Oh, gotta get that out. There you go. No, it never went away. And I could always go on. Although there is of course this experience where at some point I feel like I've had enough. At some point I kind of feel like, okay, this is it for now. And that's perfectly okay, you know. I mean, you know, there's at certain moments you're done eating. You're done drinking, you're done talking, you're done watching TV, you're done. Yeah, you kind of had enough. Okay, well, has that moment arrived? No. And do I have sometimes the tendency to go on too long? No. Actually, I have to admit to myself that my tendency to go on and on and on, I have to acknowledge that my tendency to want to continue, my tendency to want to, to not stop. Yeah, because people always want to stop. People always want to have enough of something. They always say, okay, well, enough is enough. No, for me, it's never enough. It isn't. I'm just saying, you know, I mean, I always go on. Let me put it that way, yeah? I mean, it's not that it's never enough. Of course it's enough. Of course it is beautiful the way it is. But I want to continue with this. That's what it is. And I do continue with this. So that's how this is. Yeah. And I feel proud. I feel justified, that's it. I feel justified in saying this, because if I wasn't that way, how would it continue? I have never given up on this. And yes, I was just like everybody else, also struggling with all sorts of things. Yeah, I was struggling. I was just not feeling happy with myself. I was for a long time not able to continue with this, but now I am. And now that I am, I'm just not gonna stop. I'm just gonna continue. That's what I enjoy doing, especially on my day off. Yeah. Yeah, that is. Oh, I was about to say that I like to also just record myself without saying anything. Just sit there and stare at myself. That's just so bizarre. Yeah. I can be like that. And there's nothing wrong with that. I call that my language enlightenment. It is made possible by my embodied language that I've had. And yeah, that happiness that continues into my silence is my language enlightenment. Did you hear that? That was a bird knocking on wood. Good morning. As I'm sitting here with my eyes closed, I feel connected with all the people who join me in this experience. And I want to say thank you for being here with me.